show. Thank you for staying with us.
The conference for aspiring women leaders. I suddenly stopped because I thought you were just going to continue.
I was going to say that, we brought up the topic of runaway teens. What's the cause? And
Anybody responded? Okay.
Family members unsupportive. Parents don't give children space. Trust issues. Abusive parents. No space at home for doing your own things. And Azina Ishak, thank you for watching. She says, lack of proper nurturing and upbringing at home by parents, guardian, added with strong influence by friends. So those are our two comments. And empowered women, one way or another, are the solution.
Ah, how interesting that you have to say that, my dear. Yes. All right, there you go. Aspiring Women's Conference. Now, this is a conference to bring women leaders together and literally push them forward to be empowered enough to get back into society, go into society, and etch a name in society. There
you take the lead on this one. I'll just sit back, relax, and watch the fun.
No, you don't. All right, let's welcome our guest in the studios. We've got Datuk Atikah Adom, Chairman of Annkay Knowledge Sdn Bhd, and of course, a very, very young Managing Director of Annkay Knowledge Sdn Bhd, Noor, Khairil, Akmar, Mohd Ali. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you for coming and joining us, Datuk. Noor, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for inviting us.
Our pleasure. Now let's get right into the conference. Tell us a little bit about this conference that's coming up.
Oh, it's going to be on the 3rd and 4th of July next month. And we had the first one in March.
That's right.
You were the MC.
Yes,
a very good MC. Yes.
Thank you.
That's the feedback that we got.
There you go.
And the first conference we had Yang Amat Mulia, Datuk Sri Raja Elina as our keynote speaker. And this time around we have Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Rafidah Aziz.
Wow. Women power coming in.
Women power.
You want to go?
Okay, I want to go and see
Why
this.
not? Why not?
Yeah, it's open to men as well, isn't it?
We need support from the men,
There you go.
We're always there for you.
Well, it's for ladies, but if the men wants to come, why not?
Yeah, we don't say no.
We never say no because we need them as well to make our program a success. Yes. So the first one was held in March, and the second one will be in July. And this is going to be a road show.
Awesome.
Yes, a road show. After this, we will have it in probably 2-3 months' time. We will have it in Johor Bahru. Then we have Kuantan, Ipoh, Kuching, Kota Kinabalu. And of course, and after that, we will cover all the capital cities. We really look forward because we know the ministry has done so much. The government has done so much. We're talking about transformation and innovation, but we want to do our bit. Because we want everybody, all the ladies. You look at the States, we have so many ladies in the cottage industries, so we're giving everybody an opportunity to attend this conference. That's the reason why we have the road show. So the idea is so that we can get the programs on management skills and leadership skills, for them.
Fantastic. Just to spread it out to all these women.
Spread it out because it's important. Because we know how it is, because we have a lot of successful ladies. So maybe we can learn from them. So we would like, on this show, to call all ladies of that caliber to come with us, to share what you have with you. Enhancing corporate image, management skills, leadership skills. Well, I was in the bank for 28 years. Bank Simpanan Nasional. I've got the brand still on my face. I
never left it.
The way you say it.
I know Bank Simpanan. She says it with pride. Okay.
They don't. Sometimes they don't call me after my name. Oh, BSN is here. Oh, BSN. I feel good myself because I think branding is very important.
Yes, it's right.
So all women leaders, you must know branding is important, and all departments support the branding department.
That's true.
So this is what we want to share with them, So maybe Kay, I call her Kay, maybe she can share with us a lot more on this.
Too long, my name. So I go by Kay.
Okay, nice.
Kay, Managing Director. By the way, she's the Managing Director at this younger age. We're not going to ask you how old you are, but looking at you, you've achieved that status at this younger age. One, how do women out there from this conference, how can they aspire to be, like you? And of course, like Datuk, BSN.
The very reason that we started off with this program is to help women to basically shorten their learning curve, and do less mistakes, because I think for all of this, we've learned through our own mistakes, and some people would advise me that it's better to learn from other people's mistake rather than your own.
Very true. Very true.
Less financial,
less financial burden.
That way. So that's the reason that we go through this program, and it's not an easy job. basically. I mean, you will go through your own curve, but this is where we share.
All right.
I think men and women, we measure success very differently.
We do?
And when we come back, I'd like to talk about that.
I'd like to know how you guys actually measure success.
Men basically measure success based on their bank accounts alone, but women, I think you see it more holistically. So when we come back, we'll talk more about that. We're going to take a quick break and we'll come back to talk about this.
See you in a bit.
Thank you for staying tuned. And that was really nice.
Yeah.
You know what? They say that if there was a female president in the United States of America, things would be so different. Because men and women measure success differently.
Why do I feel like a catch coming? Okay, what's
and there's
up?
no catch. There's no catch because we're talking about women and empowered women at that.
That
so
Tara's talking about empowered women is a bit dangerous.
Over to our guest. How do women see success, Datuk? Just before we continue with the program.
Women have to do a lot more than men.
There you go.
If you ask me.
We have to doubly prove everything.
A lot of people will ask me, you know, Atikah, what can you define me? What is a successful woman? My reply is very simple. You know, women can be mothers, can be career ladies, and they do almost anything. You know, when they go home, they don't stop working. True. You know, but men, they can stop working.
Of course,
we have to.
We're very different. You know, we're very different. But I said, if you want to be a successful mother, you know, you must look after your children well. They must be good academically.
Yep.
Not necessarily 19 A's or 12 A's, you know. But they must know what they are doing.
Yeah.
And they must be successful in life. And secondly, you must look after your children well. Means morally and religiously. So these three things are very important.
That's
academic, moral and religious. And you're on the right track, you know.
That's true.
And make sure your children know what they are doing. And you have to give the support all the way. Not just at one stage, because at different stages, different challenges will come your way.
That's true.
It's very important. So, ladies, as mothers, as career, mothers, we have to look after a lot of things.
That's
but
true.
do not complain, because you have to do it together with your spouse.
Well, I think. Oh, I love that last statement. We have to do it together with the spouse.
Yeah, that is completely what I was talking about. The holisticness of success when it comes to
And I always say that mothers are either headmistress or principal in the house. And the father, the penolong kanan.
I love that.
I would love to suggest a different position for men where we take up more of the financial role. But that's also been monopolized.
No, financially we're doing it together. We're doing it together now. You know,
I have to say, women are the stronghold of the family. You know, they walk back into the house. You know, they are the strength. They are the cook. They are the pillow to lean onto. They are the shoulder to cry onto. So you have women there doing everything, literally multitasking. Now I have to ask you this.
Let's confine ourselves to the game room.
But we cannot deny that we need their support.
Speaking of which, talking about support and talking about women and multitasking, the conference that you have, Annkay, you're focusing more on management and leadership.
Yes.
Why these two topics in particular?
For this one, basically, we are focusing on leadership and management skill, because this is one of the two essentials that you need in order to make yourself a leader and to bring yourself forward. So it's very important that the participants or women out there to basically know these principles, the strategy behind it, how you get to really into that routine, basically, to achieve the next level. Because without these principles and strategies that the speakers will share with them, it's going to be a little bit difficult to move forward.
Okay,
and now, to add to that, you know, because this conference was also emphasized on innovation and technology. You can have the business, but maybe you don't really upgrade yourself.
That's
true.
That's
so
true.
we have Khairil Fund together with us, and also the banks. You know, because the banks have got a lot of facility. I was in the bank before. We have microfinancing. We have all kinds of financing.
That's true.
But some entrepreneurs, or probably ladies out there, they're not aware. So what we're going to do is, we have done it for the first conference. So also the second and the conferences
future
after
conferences,
this, future conferences. So we will get the banks to come together with us
and give them
give them the information,
opportunity,
because a lot of women entrepreneurs, probably they say, oh, preparing kertas kerja is so difficult, oh, there's too many red tape and too many information. But we will make it simple for them because the banks will come to them.
Okay,
so this is what we're doing.
Now, Noor and Kay and Datuk, for women out there who are watching us today, it can be anyone, entrepreneurs, single mothers wanting to build a business. If they do want to get involved with this conference, where can they go? And is there like a fee charged? Some details there. Maybe Kay, you can take this.
Yeah. We advise them to come in groups of 5.
Okay.
Then they can get a discounted rate of $999, and they can contact us through our Facebook and website. Facebook, we go by conference for aspiring women leaders, and then on website is www.annkay.com.my.
Annkay, Annkay. knowledge.com.my.
And the venue for the second conference.
Where is this going to be?
Putrajaya, Pullman, Lakeside.
That is
the first one was
hotel.
in Royal Chulan Hotel.
That's right.
Also
and this
nice.
time we will have. So we would love to have all the ministries taking part because it's not just for the private sector. It's for the public sector, the private sector, and the entrepreneurs. And anybody who's interested to listen.
Any woman who wants to.
We have very, very good speakers.
One of the first principles of leadership is basically to improve yourself on your knowledge.
True.
Right.
Yeah. So
all right,
So it's
brilliant.
amazing. I mean, that's a beautiful venue.
It's important for us because the company is Annkay Knowledge.
Yes. So there you go, aspiring conference for aspiring women leaders. Now it's not only targeting leaders, while the title suggests it, but it's open to anybody and everybody, any woman out there. You want to go in for a conference, you want to know how to build your business, networking as well, you might want to come and join this conference.
You don't have to be leaders, you can be aspiring to be leaders as well.
There you go.
Yes,
So we're going to send you off into your daily schedules, hopefully be preparing some of the pasta that we just suggested.
Aglio olio and carbonara.
Yep. And taking a point from one of our Twitter friends who's tweeted in to end us off real quickly. Let me just read out her tweet. Broken family, so cliche. This is about our question on runaways again. Broken family is so cliche. It can be money, love, friends' influence, and most of all, stupidity. That's the point of view from Aku Sang Penerbit.
All right,
thank
with
you for
that,
tweeting.
Annie and Taryn signing off for today. We do hope you had a great time. Women's Leaders Conference, snoring problems, we've covered it pretty much. We'll see you again tomorrow.
Ciao, the mouse.
Peace out.
She's just a girl and she's on fire.